What up, tubes? Welcome to the rib-isode. We're gonna make 2 rib recipes. So we're gonna use half and half instead of just wasting a whole damn rack on one. So for our first recipe, we're gonna make the Mountain Dew beer battered ribs.
Yes! We're gonna make some ribs. Mountain Dew beer butter ribs, motherfucker. Oh, yes.
The first thing I gotta do is stab it with a tenderizer fork. This isn't a normal fork, this is a tenderizer fork.
Stab you with my fork. I will stab you with my fork.
Big ups to Bacon Bits for procuring our ribs. Alright, into our bowl we're gonna add 4 globs of Country Crock. You got some good food gloves there. They're just gonna microwave this until melted. Okay, in the meantime, we're gonna season our rack here. We're gonna use this spicy Nashville in our Clubhouse Montreal steak as our substitutes for what he has. You wanted to really get in all those holes that you made, nice and seasoned. Well, that's shooting. Yes. Looks like eggs. Yeah. So you also want to add the seasonings to the crock as well, because just on the meat isn't enough. And then most importantly, just a pinch of salt. We're going to put the Mountain Dew in this Mountain Dew beer battered ribs. So we got this bottle here, just going to add a bit of that. He adds about half a can, so I think... Oh, like that's good, I think. And then a splash of beer. We still got a lot of moose head, so we're just gonna use this instead of Bud Light Platinum. Yeah. It's ice cold. Then we're gonna add honey barbecue sauce, the Sweet Baby Ray's. Right in there. Stir to incorporate all the flavors. Look at that, some brown underneath there. Jesus. We gotta thicken it up, so we just gotta add a little bit more of the barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, I totally thickened it up, definitely. It's just keeps separating. He thickens it up and then he adds a splash of the drinks more. Gotta add some of the Mountain Dew to thicken it up as well.
To thicken it up, we're gonna add 1 can of Mountain Dew, or half. Yes. Making some honey barbecue Mountain Dew ribs.
Oh! Ah. That's good. I don't know what this alchemical concoction he made. Holy crap, that is bad. Classic, just dump it on there. Can you flashback? You gotta drain the excess liquid. Oop. Don't mind the sink tubes, we'll clean that after. And then just add some more for some reason. Are your socks clean? Yeah. Oh, it stinks. Yeah, I gotta drain it again. Do a busted up sink. Then we pretty much he uses pretty much all of it, so we're gonna try to get all of it on. And I'll just drain it again because we just want it to be coated. Okay. Oh, shit. Alright, nice and coated. Alright, YouTubers. Now we cook this. He did not say for how long or what temperature, so we just have it at 400 and we'll just do it for like 20 minutes and see how it is. That's good stuff. Good drink combo. Is that a Cobra's Mist? I think so. But it's not Blue Moon, it's just a Moose Head. It's a Mountain Dew. It's not horrible. It's not too bad. What is up, YouTube? We just did a bunch of wholesome things. So now we got our second rib recipe, which is, well, he doesn't really give a name to it. We just call it the Duster ribs because he was doing some substances in that video.
Yeah. What the fuck is up, you two? You got me. That brand of pork. Oh shit, look at that.
But this one is pretty much a deep fried in, you know, his usual chips and flour mixture, and then he just bakes it again. So that it's kind of like the pork chops were before. So first thing is in a bowl, we're just going to prepare our batter. So we have 3 types of chips. We got normal Doritos, sweet chili heat, and the Ruffles sour cream and cheddar. So we're just going to put some in this bowl and break them up. Alright, tubes, the cheese all nice and crunched up. So I'm not going to make the same mistake I always do. I'm going to add a lot of flour this time. Like, at least 2 cups. Jeez, the fuck is smoking? Shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, tubes got a nice flour mixture here. So, as you can see, we actually had to switch the pan because this damn sauce burned and set off the damn smoke alarm. So, I don't know how that happened, but look at it, it's just burnt. It was smoking really, really badly. So again, with this one, we just had to poke it a lot with our tenderizer fork. So this one, he only uses one of his meat seasonings, so we're just gonna use a Nashville. I kind of like this one a bit more, and it sticks to the meat better. Gotta put a lot of that. So the next step for this one is to cook it until it's 3/4 of the way done. But we have the other one cooking right now, so we will return when we have them cooked up a bit. While we wait for our ribs to cook, I want to make a drink with this Kinky Pink that Ron Shanklin brought over. Shout out to Ron. So today I want to make a variation of the very first drink combo that we made, the cocktail. So in our mac and cheese video, we made a pink cocktail. We call it the Pink Cobra as a joke. So that's actually a cosmopolitan. It's the most gayest drink, like most gayest cocktail you can get, other than maybe a mojito. But as a joke, we call it the Pink Cobra. So instead of cranberry juice, I'm gonna use this Kinky Pink to make it pink. So I'll give that a try. Now this isn't a real cocktail or anything. Like it might be, I don't know, I'm just winging it. So instead of cranberry juice, we're gonna use this Kinky Pink. Do an ounce. 3/4 ounce of Cointreau. 3/4 ounce of freshly bottled lime juice. And then 1.5 ounces of vodka. And give it a shake. Alright, so the hope is that it's pink like a Cosmo should be when you add cranberry juice. Kind of is. Kind of, yeah. So I added 1 ounce of pinky instead of 3/4 ounce that you'd usually add a cranberry juice. So it's more on the whiter, pinker side. But it still looks alright. It's the color of salmon. Yeah, it's the color of salmon. Wow, yeah, it's good. It's It's stronger than normal Cosmo because it's only alcohol. But it's very fruity, very nice actually. So we'll call this one Kinky Pink Cobra. Not a girl's drink. Alright, tubes, this one is smoking a little bit. We're gonna call it done. Look at that. Nice and charred, nice and crispy. Alright, so now we gotta put this up because he actually says for the next one he actually cooks it at 420. He says he cooks it at 420. So we're gonna switch them now. So like I said, we gotta cook this one until it's like 3/4 of the way done, so, and then we will continue. Alright, so it's been in for about like 25 minutes. I think that's pretty well cooked now. Smells better than the last one. Yeah, it's just seasoning. But now it's time to make it fun.
We're gonna slap them with some honey barbecue sauce and some bacon ranch and some chips. Oh shit.
We had to cover this bad boy in the honey sauce. Juggies the rest of the bottle here should be enough. So next he puts bacon ranch. Again, I can't find bacon ranch. I don't know why it's so damn rare. So I just put bacon bits in ranch and mixed it around. So got some little bacon bits in there, yes. So I'm gonna cover that with it too. Smothered now in fucking ranch. Ugh. Okay, so now we'll cook this like he doesn't say, so maybe we'll do like 15 minutes, see how it looks. Well, this has a film to it, I don't know. Because his looks like everything just evaporated, but always like stayed. So I guess we'll call it good. We just gotta let it cool off because we gotta manhandle it for the next part. Alright fam, I cut this in half because it'll be more easier to handle because our rack is pretty long. So in the next, we're gonna have to dunk this in eggs. So he uses 5 eggs, but we're just gonna use 4 because Cobra's not my dad and I don't have to listen to him. Our eggs all mixed up. Now we have to add seasoning to the eggs, of course. Oops. It's okay, it won't hurt nothing. Egg, flour, chip, chicken. Ah.
Egg, flour, chips, chicken.
Oh god. Let's get a close up on that. Yeah, that egg action. Can't seem to get it. There we go. And into the chip flour mixture. Yeah, the more flour definitely helps. That was what our mistake was. And the second one. Yeah, cutting in half was definitely a better idea. Much easier to handle. Oh, that ranch just congealed. So I forgot to mention, and we're using sweet chili heat because he uses those Doritos 3D Crunch chili heat ones, but they don't make those anymore, or at least we can't get them here anymore. So I just substituted sweet chili heat. God, that was way too much. Alright, now we put this back in the oven so we can deep fry them. Alright, you two, so we put this in for like half an hour, and it's still not like, you can still see the flour, so I don't know what the hell we're doing wrong. So we're just gonna cheese it up, melt it, and then just call it done. So here you have it, the 420 drunk ribs and the Mountain Dew beer battered ribs, which have gone completely cold because this one took so damn long to cook. I guess we'll 3 stupid drinks. Oh. Still a little warm. Just charred. So it's a little overcooked. The sauce is very mild. It doesn't taste as bad as when I tasted it. I think a lot of it cooked away. That's why. Not much flavor. It's just like, yeah. It's just kind of lame. Nothing too crazy. You know, so the meat isn't actually too dry either. It's just a little cold on the cold side now. I'm really trying to get a taste of that sauce. It's just a little bit of spiciness, but I don't taste anything. Yeah, it's completely cooked away. So overall, not too bad. It's edible. It's just not very flavorful. Alright, so here's the 420 one. It's cooled off a bit. It's just a shame we couldn't. Maybe I used too much flour. I don't know. Let's just try to get into this one. It's still pretty hot. God. Just bite into it. Oh. Ah. Look at that cheese. Well, it's definitely greasy. Oh, that barbecue ranch. Not that good. And the breading with the chips, of course, just tastes like cardboard again. All flavor gone. So you can't even tell what those chips were. So well, it's not too bad. The sauciness is good. See, like, after putting on the sauces, you should have just called it done after that. No need to bread it. It's like you did two things in one, with the saucy and the deep frying at the same time. And it doesn't work so well. Because now it's like, the two flavors fight each other of what it is. Yeah, I'm getting too existential here. But again, just very lame. The chips taste like cardboard. It's definitely greasy. So I'd say these definitely both get the seal of approval. They're both edible, not horrible. So yeah, took us like 4 hours to do this, but it wasn't too worth it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Ugh. Look at us bacon bits. Just a couple pigs eating pig. Here, have some dank food hack. Was that seal? They ain't eaten. So we're gonna have to make them into a dank food hack. Feel like bacon bits? They don't want to eat.